What is going on, guys? It's your boy Tommy Karate coming at you with another episode of Turn It Up Tuesday. We're over here in the kitchen because I got a follow-up video for you guys. If you guys didn't see the video beforehand, for my birthday, I got something called a puzzle box. It's actually called a Cluebox right here. And there's a wooden puzzle box that you have to unlock and find out all these clues and unlock different layers of it to get what's inside of the puzzle box that my friends hid my actual present inside this puzzle box. The present itself was the puzzle box, which was cool by itself, but also there was something else inside of it also. If you guys didn't see that video, you guys should go check out the video. I'll link it up here somewhere, wherever you put that video. I'll link it up there so you guys can watch that one first. This video, however, we're going to break down the box a little bit more, so right now, I'm giving you caution right now. Spoiler alert. If you guys don't want to know what's going to happen and all the clues and how to unlock this box, don't watch this video. This is going to give you all the clues and answers. Maybe not all of them, because we're going to go over that. So, this is how we started. This is where we ended up, right here. These are all the different parts and pieces that we ended up with, and I'll give you guys a quick little rundown of how we got there. But basically, this guy here was on the top. In the last video, I was showing you guys, we got this part down. We unlocked a top piece that came off of this. And then from here, we had to line up. If you can see, there's these different castles all along here. And we were trying to line up these lines. And when I say we, because my son was actually helping me with this a little bit. And you could turn these here. And what happened was, eventually, when you line up all the lines the correct way, and they lined up and pointed to the correct lines here, this piece unlocked. Once you unlock this piece, we started getting to the center here, and we got another piece over here. I'm trying to think of which piece was underneath that. It was a piece, it was one of these pieces, and it hinted at going to the other side. So then I rotated this bad boy over, and it was over to this side. Now, from here, we had to unlock a key that was here, and I believe it was this guy here, if I'm not mistaken, and he was in here. And there was a hint, and it's hard to see because all these pieces are all now apart. Now I gotta put this thing back together for somebody else to use. But anyway, there was a hint in here to push down, and I was able to pull this key out. Once I got this key out, there was another hint with these. I thought these candles did something, but as far as I know, they didn't do anything. But these two arrows, if you can see, are pointing away. That gave me a clue. There was a piece in here I had to pull open and pull apart, and that was able to get me this piece off. And then once I started getting that piece off, it gave me a hint. I went back around on this side here, which we had this guy was locked in on the center of this piece here. But I was able to get this thing apart because now that this box is open, it's a little bit easier to see. But these gears right here, this moved these gears. And if you look through here, through this X, this window, you can see where it unlocks. Boom. And that was the lightning bolt. But you can see here the different symbols. So obviously you didn't see behind this, so you didn't know what was unlocking it. And you had to get these 4 gears lined up to unlock this box. So there's four of those gears, 4 different symbols. This piece was able to pop out. Once I got this piece out, we were starting to get to the nitty gritty, trying to get to the center. Now somehow I was able to solve some of this without solving everything. Like this piece, I didn't solve this piece. I'm not quite sure what goes on with this piece here and what these clues were. So I never took this part off of the cube. Not too sure what was going on there, but I was able to get into the cube through the other ways. There was a whole bunch of other little hints in here. We were able to open up and take some swords out. These swords were the ones that was giving us some clues for some of the other parts in here. And this was able to, oh, actually this, that is the end. I'm gonna show you that in a second. So we had all these different other clues in here, taking all these parts out as we went along. And they said, like, a lot of these had symbols, and then these symbols would point to different things on the cube, and you would just search around the cube, find those symbols, and it would give you clues. There's those 2 arrows that I was talking about. So right here on this guy, this was telling you, hey, 2 arrows, move them away. right here. Those are those 2 arrows, and there was a piece on here. So it just, boom, pop off, and was able to pull out. Then you got to this box. So after I got everything done, I got to the center of the box, and this was it, guys. This was where my gift was. The final prize was this box right here. And took us a little while. This little door was on here. I could actually probably pop this door back in. So this door was on here. So we just had this. It just went up and down. It didn't come out. Does it come back out now? I'm sure there's a way to lock this back in, but I'm not sure yet. So, but anyway, this door was not coming off originally. So there was something that was holding that lock in. So we were looking around. We were trying to figure out what was going on here. You had these 2 holes here. You had this here. You had this here, and this was telling you up and down, lock and unlock, right? But it had these music notes. And the one music note you could see was telling you is unlock. And the other note was telling you lock. And these arrows were telling you which way this thing had to move. So we were looking, and again, this thing wasn't just falling off like it is now. But anyway, we were looking. This has a musical note here. This has a musical note here. The unlock right here has this, and I'm not a music guy, so I'm sure these 2 notes are different. I'm sure there's names for them, but I don't know. But we're gonna say the little note with the flag on it is the unlock. So that was on this guy right here. Now, if you look closely, again, took us a while to figure this out, but as we were looking at this, you could actually see it looks like a trumpet. If you see right there, it looks like a trumpet, right? With the little flag with the note. So if you turn this over, look at this, guys. These were 2 holes, and these were the end of the trumpet where you would blow in. See it? Right there. Boom. So if you take this up to your mouth, blow into this, and you blew into it, took us a while, but if you blow into it and that was the thing too. That was the other thing too. There was holes on this. So we were trying to put our fingers over the holes, and you had to make the note. You had to make the right note, blow on the right side, make the correct note, and then all of a sudden, boom, that door dropped down, boom. Prize was in the middle, right there. It was cash, of course, which is always a good birthday present. But to be honest with you, the cash was great and all, but actually the puzzle gift itself was actually the fun part of it. So this was the puzzle cube. This is this guy right here. This Camelot Cluebox right here. It was definitely really cool, definitely fun to play with. This says 60 to 90 minutes. It took me longer than that, but yeah, I don't know. That's probably average. I'm not average when it comes to Cluebox. It's the only one I've ever done before, so it was definitely pretty cool. I definitely highly recommend it. It's definitely fun if you were going to give this to somebody who's definitely into puzzles and clues and things like that for their birthday. You know, the experience of trying to unlock this thing is actually, I think, more fun than the gift itself, and the gift inside is just bonus to it. So guys, boom, Cluebox right there. There you have it. The review, the box. I didn't take a hammer to it. I didn't destroy it. It was definitely fun, and it was actually really fun to take this thing apart and figure this thing out. So I had a good time with it. I highly recommend this thing for anybody, for your friends, family, anybody who likes puzzles. Get them this thing and let them try to figure this thing out. So until next time, your boy Tommy Karate is out.